Well, we're back on cause number 2019-48760 in the interest of Zachary and Zariah. Before the court is the custodial parent, Patricia and Fierros, and the Assistant Attorney General, Ms. Eoff. And we had a recess here. What are we doing now, Ms. Eoff?
Your Honor, I was able to confirm that Mr. Gia called in about 2 hours and then left again without speaking to anyone. So I feel like we are safe to proceed with the default.
Okay. Let me just add that to the sheet.
Thank you for the recess so I could confirm that.
All right, then we're having a default hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's proceed.
All right, Your Honor. Before we begin, I'd like to ask the court take judicial notice of the prior order in this case that was signed on July 18th of 2019 for only the first child between these parties.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up.
Thank you.
When was that signed?
July 18th, 2019.
2019. That's a final judgment. Okay. All right, at that point, there was Zachary Gia only, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. The court will take note of that order.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'd also like to request that we admit State's Exhibit A, the financial activity report.
Ms. Fierros, have you had an opportunity to look at that financial activity report, the pay record? You have any objections to it being admitted into evidence?
No.
Okay, State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And at this point in time, I'd like to call Ms. Fierro to the stand.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Fierro, will you please state your name for the record?
Patricia Fierros.
And will you state the names and ages of your children, please?
Zachary Gia, 3 years old. Zariah Teresa Gia, 2 years old.
And who is the father of both of those children?
Salvador Maria Gia.
And Mr. Gia signed Zariah's birth certificate. Is that correct? He's listed as the father on the birth certificate?
Yes.
And have you ever alleged that anyone else could be Zariah's father?
No.
Are you asking the court to adjudicate Mr. Gia as Zariah's father and establish the parent-child relationship between them today?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order that you and Mr. Gia be joint managing conservators of your children?
Yes.
And are you asking that the court designate you as the person who designates the children's primary residence within Harris County and counties contiguous to Harris County?
Yes.
And are you asking that the court order a standard possession order visitation for Mr. Gia?
Yes.
And how are the children currently covered for health care?
They're covered through Medicaid right now.
And are you providing that Medicaid?
Yes.
And are you asking the order that you continue to do so?
Yes.
All right. In the prior order that you guys had in 2019, is it true that Mr. Gia was ordered to pay $150 a month in medical support? And to the best of your knowledge and in accordance with the financial activity report that you saw, is it true that he had an average of $117.65 as of March 31st, 2022?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to confirm a judgment on that arrearage and ask that he be ordered to pay that back at $51 a month?
Yes.
All right. And are you asking that the court modify your existing order to include child support and a new cash medical support amount?
Yes.
And in calculating that order, we know that Mr. Gia makes a gross of $5,655.40 a month, correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And it's true that he has two other children that he has court orders to support aside from your two?
Yes.
And based on that, are you asking the court to order a monthly child support obligation of $875 a month to begin May 1st, 2022?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order a monthly medical support, cash medical support obligation of $339 beginning May 1st, 2022?
Yes.
Do you think that this order is in the best interest of your children?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to approve and enter this order today?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions and pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're excused.